friends, my name is Kaylin. I also go by KCray, and today I am live over on Twitch, and we are going to be as a chat, but honestly, my opinion is going to be very difficult to sway, but we're going to be doing a tier list of all of the Gen 4 Mons because, oh my gosh, I'm so hecking excited to go back to Sinnoh. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum are two of my favorite main series games ever! And I have very strong opinions. It's also my favorite generation of the Pokemon anime. I think it's peak anime, and my opinions are very strong on all of these Pokemon. And yeah, if you guys enjoy tier lists, this is my first one that I've ever done, actually. So let me know if you want to see more. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's ramp up some Gen 4 opinions. Okay. Yeah, I did it. Chat, I didn't mess up on the intro. Everyone is shocked. Okay. Hey, Milo, how are you? Okay. So, I'm going to start in order. Interestingly, this list has all of the Mega Evolutions, which, like, heck it. Why not? I thought there were way more Pokemon that were unique to Gen 4 than this. But, like, that's cool. Okay. Hey, Miss Twisted Rose, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. We're actually recording a YouTube video right now. How was your stream? All right, so first off, we've got the Lil Grass Boy. We've got Turtwig. Honestly, I was not a huge Turtwig fan until the last time I played Platinum, which was actually on YouTube as a randomizer Nuzlocke. And I found a Turtwig, named him Turts, clutched it through, defeated the champion. It was a whole thing. So I'm gonna put Lil Turtwig. I would have put him in C tier before, but honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say A tier for Turtwig. All right, I'm gonna say A tier for Turtwig. Groddle, not a huge fan of. I'm not gonna say D tier. There's no F tier, but I would say C tier for Groddle. I would also put Torterra in A tier. It's kind of, I don't know. I may just end up putting evolutions in the same tier because, like, I have an affinity for, like, most entire evolution lines. You know what I'm saying? But all right. You would rate it B tier, Xenomex? I mean, that's fair. All right. Y'all, if there's one thing that you should take from my opinion of Gen 4, it is that Chimchar is best boy. And if you don't like Chimchar, it's because you haven't seen the Gen 4 anime and you haven't seen his journey with Paul and Ash and overcoming Blaze. It's a whole thing. Chimchar, all of his evolutions are S tier for me. That's easy. Fatsu Batsu, thank you for that follow. How are you doing? Yeah, S tier for my boy. Piplup is a solid A tier. Primplup, C tier, and Empoleon D tier. All right. They didn't do my boy right. Okay, XMC Bob, thank you for that follow. I feel like this is gonna ruffle some feathers, which brings us into our next three. But you know, I'm not a Piplup fan. Monferno is a little ugly, okay? None of the... Chimchar is a cutie. These two are not the cutest. But you know what? I love our King's journey. I think that, honestly, Infernape's journey and arc in the anime is the best arc that they've given a single Pokemon in the entirety of the Pokemon anime. Charizard, you could argue, was a bit better, but I think that they handled Infernape better. Like, they clearly knew what they were doing. All that. You know what I mean? Okay, as for Starly, Staravia, and Staraptor, my favorite regional birds, Starly, I would say is a B tier, same with Staravia, but I would put Staraptor in A tier. Staraptor is a must for me. Like, it's gotta be on the team if I'm playing Gen 4. That's just me. There is no actual God tier, so Bidoof is going in S. All right, PokeSouth, thank you for the follow. Bibarel's going in D tier because why would you ever evolve this boy? All right, you know what I mean? You think Greninja's better? I feel like Greninja... They didn't earn the Greninja form. They should have... it should have been Charizard that they gave an Ash form to. You know what I mean? I know that it's like Charizard's overrated, but if they didn't give it to Pikachu, they should have given it to Charizard. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Kricketune, Kricketot... Kricketot I'd put in C tier. I'd put Kricketune there too. I would say D tier, but the cry is what saves it for me. That's what I'm saying. Kricketot's kind of cute, and Kricketune has a cool cry. So that saves it from being D tier. My absolute boy, the first shiny that I ever got. I've gotten a shiny Shinx 3 different times in my life. 2 of those were full odds. One in Heart Gold Soul Silver, and the second one in Heart Gold Soul Silver. One of them is actually on a playthrough that I have on this channel, the first ever playthrough I did on YouTube. And it's one of the best moments of my entire career. It's fine. Hey, Benji, how are you? Luxio, I would rate a little lower. Luxio's just B tier for me because, like, But Luxray, back up in S tier. S tier. I'm not a huge Luxio fan. I think that they could have done more with this evolution, and it just kind of, I forget about it. Like, I couldn't, if you were to tell me to draw these 3 Mons from memory, I could draw Shinx pretty well, and I could draw Luxray. Luxio, in my opinion, has middle evolution syndrome where it's just slightly forgettable, but I still love the line. All right. Badu, A tier. Roserade, A tier. I love the Rosalia line. I think that the friendship evolution is annoying, but it's kind of worth it to me. Empoleon is where he deserves. Okay. This boy is a little cuter than this one, but not really a fan. No. Exact same logic here. These are a little cuter. The fossil Mons are trash, in my opinion. Not a huge fan of the fossil Mons. I think it's cool that a gym leader had one of them. Like, that's kind of neat to me, but that's pretty much it. No, you're a little cuter. Like, same here. Like, I don't care. I can't make myself care. Like, whatever, right? Combi, that's a solid C tier. I love Vespiquen. A tier. I'm gonna put Vespiquen in A tier. I know that she's not necessarily competitively viable, but she's a whole queen. All right, I love her. Pachirisu, adorable. A tier. Just not one of my favorites. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't put Pachirisu on par with with God and some of my favorite Mons ever. I couldn't do it. Buizel, A tier. I think Buizel's cuter than see, I can't even remember. Floatzel. There we go. Buizel's cuter than Floatzel. And I'm glad that Ash didn't evolve as Buizel. Did he evolve as Buizel? It's been a long time. Good night, Moonchild. Thank you for hanging out. All right. Cherubi is pretty cute. B tier. Cherim in this form is C tier. Cherim in this form is cuter. B tier. Shallows and Gastrodon are B tier to me because they're kind of charming. You know what I mean? Like, they're not quite as cute as like Wooper and Quagsire, but they have the same kind of energy. You know what I mean? They're pretty cute, not fully on the level of everyone else in A tier. Like, I don't have any personal experiences with them to like them that much. So, but like B tier. Ambipom, D tier. Should have just kept it A Pom. If it was at shiny, it would be a B tier. Drifloon, S tier. Drifblim, why would you evolve Drifloon? B tier. Drifblim has one of my favorite TCG arts of all time. If I remember, which spoilers, I probably won't. I'll put a little picture of it here. If not, I'm going to be having a TCG art video coming out here pretty soon, and it'll be in that. So keep an eye out for that. Baniri, A tier. Very cute. Lopunny is B tier only because the internet has ruined her, and I don't love that. However, I love that she came back with strong queen energy with the mega evolution and was like, are you going to objectify me? Then I'm going to punch you right in your teeth. So S tier for that. Misdreavus, I love Misdreavus. A tier. I think she's so pretty. I don't like the shiny, but I think she's beautiful. Hey, Tom, how are you? Honchcrow, I also think is pretty cool. That's a B tier. Glameow is cute. B tier. But they ruined her with her ugly. We were talking about this earlier on stream. They gave her the reverse Feebas treatment where they were like, we've created a perfect being and then we ruined it. Chingling is cute, but I forget about it. So I'm going to put it in C tier just for lack of memorability. You know what I mean? I can't talk about it. I can't even talk about it. I can't talk about those. Anyways, Bonsly. Okay, so fun fact about Bonsly. Camo, thank you for that host. How are you? Bonsly and where's my boy? There he is. Munchlax. Have a special place in my heart because my favorite Pokemon game of all time and the first Pokemon game I ever played was XD Gale of Darkness. And while XD Gale of Darkness was a Gen 3 game, they did have like spoilers, like previews of Bonsly and Munchlax. You couldn't catch them, but they were sort of like little characters. If you've ever played, you know, but if you haven't, they were characters who were like not necessarily integral to the plot, but like Bonsly had his own little storyline. The Munchlax kept coming in and like eating stuff, and they were very cute. So they have a special place in my heart, both Bonsly and Munchlax. I'm not a huge fan of Bonsly, but because of XD Gale of Darkness, I'm going to put Bonsly in the B tier. Mime Junior, I think is cute. That's a B tier for me. Happiny, Y is a C tier. Like, just Y. Chatot, I appreciate that it's a musical. It deserved a cool evolution, though. C tier. Spiritomb, I don't hate it. I love it shiny. If it was shiny, I'd put it in A or B tier. But it's C tier, just regular. Oh my god. My boys. No, you know what? Gible is A tier. You're B tier. Goodbye is B tier. Garchomp is S tier. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Mega Garchomp, in my opinion, just isn't as good as Garchomp. If this was the shiny, I'd be 100% on board. I still love Mega Garchomp, but I'm going to put it in A tier because regular Garchomp is S tier. I used it in the WBE a couple seasons ago, and it just wrecked. It was a girl, and her name was Helga, and she was amazing. Munchlax, I'm going to put Munchlax in A tier, actually. All right, there we go. Riolu is a puppy. Riolu is going in A tier. Lucario, I don't like as much as Riolu. And I think Lucario is a little overrated. Pokemon very clearly knew what they were doing. They knew that everyone was going to love Lucario, that it was going to be like a fan favorite. And honestly, like, I just felt like it was forced on me. So that made me like it a little less than I probably would have. Same thing with the Mega. I don't really care. Hippopotas, I like. You know, he's a B tier. The Powdon, I also like. I feel like Hippopotas is a little cuter, though. But I like him more than the other ones in C tier, so I'm going to put him in B tier. Alright. No. You're a little cuter, but no. This is a little controversial, and I'm sorry if Chocolate Kieran ever sees this. Okay, Croagunk can go in C tier, but Toxicroak is going in D tier. Carnivine, I forget you exist. James's Carnivine was so annoying. D tier. Finneon and Lumineon, I love. I know that everyone's like, water Pokemon suck, and whenever they're trying to talk about water Pokemon who are forgettable and who suck, they always reference Finneon and Lumineon, but their designs are so good. I love their designs, and there's this episode of the anime that has a Lumineon, and it's like glowing, and it's this whole magical being. Anyways, I love Finneon and Lumineon. They're A tier for me. Mantike, I think, is one of the cutest Pokemon to ever exist. A tier for me. Snover, Abomasnow, and Mega Abomasnow are C tier. I don't hate them, but, you know. Weavile is pretty cool. I would say B tier. That seems like a pretty solid place for it. Magnezone, S tier. I love Magnezone. The only thing that I have to complain about with Magnezone is that they ruined the shiny. Magneton and Magnemite and Magneton have some of the best shinies in the game, in my opinion. But, you know. Shiny Lucario is kind of dope. I like the yellow. I'm with you on that. But, you know. You also love Magnezone? It's so good! Licky Licky. Out of respect for John, I'm not going to put it in C tier. Rhydon deserved better. Tangela deserved better. Magmar and Electabuzz didn't deserve better, but I don't like you anyways. Togekiss, S tier. Very cute. Very good. Then they name the Pokemon that they've forgotten. Same! It's just like Maractus. Everyone's like, who even knows Maractus? And it's like, you clearly do, and so does everyone who references Maractus every time they're talking about Pokemon that are forgettable. Seems like you remember. Yanmega, it's ugly, but I kind of like it a little bit. Leafeon Glaceon, S tier, so cute. They were like, I remember when I got Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I was obsessed with the idea of having Leafeon and Glaceon on my team, but there weren't the mossy stone and the icy, or mossy rock and icy rock or whatever you have to find. They didn't have those in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and they were just in my mind such a thing that I was like, one day I will have one when I get a Pokemon game where I can have one, and they're very cute. I like them a lot. I like Gliscor. I'm gonna put Gliscor in B tier. Yeah. I like it. I'm a fan. It's fine. You kind of look like an Electivire. No, I love Mamoswine. Do I like Mamoswine more than I like... No, I don't like Mamoswine more than I like Staraptor and Roserade. Bless you, Kirby. I assume that was Kirby. Porygon Z is not Porygon 2, so it's A tier for me. Why would you ever choose anything other than a Porygon 2? You know what I mean? But I still love Porygon Z, especially out of respect for Lou. Gallade, awesome. I like Gallade a lot. And Mega Gallade, similarly, I think is awesome. Probopass, it's a weird situation. Why'd you do that? No one likes it. Dusknoir, Dusclops deserved better. I think Dusclops deserved better. It's still kind of cool in terms of the design, but that's a C tier for me. Okay. Frostlass, S tier for me. I love Frostlass. I think she's awesome. He's a rock Nigel Thornberry. Smashing! All right. Rotom? Oh, I'm going to have to rate all the Rotom forms. Ooh, this is going to get controversial. Okay. Deus discusses gaming. Thank you for the follow. Rotom, I feel like, is a solid... B tier. Rotom Heat is my favorite of the Rotom forms. Rotom Heat is awesome. None of them are S tier for... No. Rotom Heat's up. No. None of them are S tier for me. Hey! That's enough. Mommy's recording a video right now, okay? Yeah, Gobier Probopass is a whole issue, okay? Rotom Wash, I would put in B tier. I like Rotom Wash. Rotom Ice is C tier. Rotom Fan, C tier. Rotom Grass, Mo, also C tier. We're all just kind of okay. Well, no, I would put Rotom Mo in B tier. I think he's a little charming. Can you stop? That is not how you get what you want in this house. Ooh, this may be a little controversial, but these are just all kind of like B tier for me. Like, they're cute, they're fine, but I don't have any desire to ever catch them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not excited about their existence. They're fine. They're fine. Diagon Palkia, not a huge fan. I don't hate them, but I just don't like either of them. They're both C tier for me. Heatran is a D tier. Is a D tier for me. Okay. Jay, it's fine. Regigigas, I like Regigigas. I'd put it in B tier. And Giratina, the like physical world form, I would put in B tier. But the Giratina, the oh my god, what's it called? Chat, help me. The world, the distortion world. Got it on my own. I got it, guys. All right. The distortion world form is awesome. Origin form. Yeah. His he's awesome. I like him a lot. One of my favorite legendaries, actually. Such a good shiny. I would also put Moonduck in A tier too. A good Mon. I'm gonna put these both in C tier or B tier because they're cute, but I'm not sure what's going on there. You know what I mean? This is a solid C tier for me. I don't hate him, don't necessarily like him, but you know what I mean? Just sort of there. Shaman, really cute. No shame in loving that guy. Okay, A tier. A tier for me. Shaman Sky, I like a little less than little Porcupine Shaman, but still cute. It's a B tier. And then Arceus. I've never had a reason to care about Arceus. It's C tier. You know what I mean? Like, maybe Legends is gonna make me like Arceus a little more, but it's fine. Hey Schmitty, how are you? So that's the list. I'm gonna go ahead and end this with my personal take for Gen 4, the remakes, what I think that they're gonna do. So I feel like, one, we've only gotten one look at it. And I know that a lot of people have strong opinions on it already. A lot of people don't vibe with the art style. I think that it's cute, but, you know, I get that some people don't like good things. That's fine. Here's what I think. One, they're gonna add some exciting stuff to it. And one of the things that I feel like they might do, this is kind of a risky take. I'm gonna say it here and now. It might be a bit of a risky take. But because one of the big things in Gen 4 was to add evolutions to previously not useless, but like competitively not as viable Mons, give them like a new life, that sort of thing, I feel like they could do that again. I feel like they could give additional evolutions for the Gen 4 remakes. Alex Lewis Armstrong, thank you for that follow. Because like every gen has its gimmicks, you know? Gen 6 had Megas, Gen 7 had Z moves, Gen 8 and the Alola forms, Gen 8 has Gigantamax and Dynamax and all that. And I know that when we get the remakes of those, we're probably going to get new Megas, we're going to get new Z moves, etc. And I think for Gen 4, it's very possible that we're going to see some new additional evolutions. I don't know. That's just my take on this. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think I'm right. Chat, if you're here right now, let me know if you think I'm right. But anyways, yes. I think that's all I had to say. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube and then we will continue a stream. But if y'all have been hanging out for this tier list, let me know what you think of my opinions. If you disagree, if you agree, let me know what you think about my spicy take. And yeah, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And keep, you know, there's gonna be a lot more Gen 4 content because I'm a Gen 4 stan. As you can tell, I have a lot of strong opinions. I love Gen 4. Gen 4 is my baby. I cannot wait for it. But yeah, let me know what you think. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. And tune in next time for more shenanigans. Bye!